mental fortitude and technical excellence. Both qualities will be pivotal as this important occasion unfolds. We cannot wait to find out who will prevail. Excitement in the air. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Iceland, and they take on Ukraine.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Goodmanson. Oh, great defending. This is the starting 11 for Iceland.
Well, if they're going to play as a 4-4-2, they must make sure they stay compact out of possession. And
big chance! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And it's opening up. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Viktor Tsigankov. Artem Dovbyk. Good visualization and execution. And that brings the attack to an end.
yeah, that was well read.
That is tackling of the highest order. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, what more can I say? He's just a top-class finisher. Composed, technically brilliant and determined.
Really good build-up, but no end product. Playing with a flow and intensity. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Georgi Sudakov. Well, not much came of that.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Torstensson. Really well played pass. Good passage of play. An alert piece of defending. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Konoplia. Can they set up a chance? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ingerson. Good movement. Well, spot on with that challenge. Well, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Intercepted effortlessly. Tsigankov. On the offensive. Mikola Shaparenko. Fine use of the ball.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
And the defensive intervention there. Alphonse Samsted. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Sverrir Ingi Ingesson. Jon Dagur Thorsteinsson. Iceland giving it away. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, the keeper had to intervene, under a bit of pressure there. Johannesson. Well, foul play, says the referee. Now, will they take advantage from this position? And just a bit too much height on that one, but more than decent.
Well, he couldn't quite get it down in time, could he? What a good effort that was.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Chance perhaps. Wasn't going to let that one get through. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front.
Well, he's such a clever player.
So back underway, and surely there's more to come in this game. Matvienko. It's with Mikolenko. Artem Dovbyk. Just cutting off the supply. Mikael Andersson. Thorsteinsson. Takes the shot. And still danger here. And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Sudakov. Decent looking ball. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Johannesson. Mikael Andersson. Well, they keep the ball moving. So making the substitution now. And he's fired over the corner. Artem Dovbyk. Good tackle. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? That's a good-looking ball. Oh, chance missed. 0-0 it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
Nikolenko. Georgi Sudakov. Good ball over the top. Opportunity here. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Productive pass. Great defending here. Deftly defended. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Viktor Tsigankov. Well, somebody's got to stop him. And crossed in there. And the attack fizzling out. Sampsted. Willumsson. And into the last 15 minutes of action. That'll be an Iceland ball. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Distributing it well. Can they level the game?
They're just looking for the right moment here.
Oh, but the keeper shot to it. Read that superbly. Georgi Sudakov. And on the ball, Bujalski. A really good pass. And foul it is then. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. And they will make the change now. He'll try his luck here. Well, I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. And the pass deftly cut out. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Intercepting it intelligently. Possibilities for them to counter. In behind for him to chase. Just straying offside. And a substitution in the offing. Not getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Albert Gudmundsson. Willumsson. And the referee brings this contest to an end. Well, that really is how you want to start any campaign, with a matchday 1 victory away from home.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3 points. Another win next time out and they'll be in a great position.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. And hello everyone, a warm welcome from South Wales. We find ourselves at the Cardiff City Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Wales, and they take on Ukraine.
Well, playing away from home is always tough, but after their performance in the first game, they have every reason to be positive here. This should be a good match.
A look at the starters for Wales.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre.
Oh, big opportunity! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Jordan James. Sheehan. And it's Connor Roberts. Impressive build-up. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Plenty of support here. Takes the shot. Taken cleanly by the keeper. Vladislav Vanat. Artem Dovbyk. Trying to open them up. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Couldn't hang on to the ball. Viktor Tsigankov. Looking pass. Well, still danger. Well, the move breaks down. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm. They're putting so much effort into winning back possession. Mikola Shaparenko. Could be threatening. Lawrence. Went in strongly, decisively. Artem Dovbyk. And he's through here. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Da Silva. He's on the run. And a chance to whip it in here. Showing good situational awareness. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Might be a chance to break. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And covering tremendous ground here. And did just enough defensively. You don't want to be conceding there. Perfect technique, but no reward, sadly, for him.
Yeah, he's hit it really well, but I think he knew it was always going past the post. He's unlucky, though.
And bursting forward, but nothing comes of it. Tom Lawrence. Delivered into the area here. And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
So the corner played into the box. Penalty! And this to reduce the deficit. And there it is! Perfectly executed!
Very composed, just waiting for him to make his move and then stroked it home.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Cross could be useful. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Sudakov. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with... And away they go again into the second half. Johnson. Viktor Tsigankov. Maybe dangerous here. Chance here. Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. That's a good ball. And using the flank. To safety. Went in strongly to win the ball. "30 minutes left for play. And no luck keeping possession. Well, it's a pretty low line at the moment. And moving it forward. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment.
Yeah, the passing hasn't been great, has it?
James. And on the ball, Shaparenko. And slipped through beautifully. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, tremendous vision. It's looking promising. Read it well and made the save. And time for the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Mykola Shaparenko. Feeding it through. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. And they've created space. Roberts. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Not the pass he had in mind. And support available. Decent looking pass. It comes to nothing in the end. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Oh, that's a really good pass. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Substitution time it is here. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously being fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Released it nicely. It comes to absolutely nothing. Vladislav Vanat. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Roberts. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. The final whistle is sounded, and Ukraine have done it. They've got the victory here. I wonder what you've made of their performance.
Well, another excellent result, and it's the perfect start. Of course, they're not through yet, but another good performance, and they'll surely make the knockout stages.
But it just seems that this game, he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Ukraine against Morocco.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Tsigankov. And the starting 11 for Ukraine.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Intelligent ball. Oh, that's high-level defending. And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Superbly read and executed. Dovbik. Viktor Tsigankov. Promising position, this. Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. Good weight on that pass. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Trying to tee it up. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Ezalzouli. Sofian Amrabat. Hakimi. It's with Hakim Ziyech. And it's with Amrabat. Moving the ball really well here. Ball played nicely. Decides to shoot. Committed defending. Tsigankov. Credit to them for winning it back. Jabran. Abdesamad Ezalzouli. Oh, useful ball. En-Nesyri. Nice looking move this. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Substitution time it is here. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Abdesamad Ezalzouli. Jabran. Sofian Amrabat. En-Nesyri. Trying to connect. Blocking it. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. They take it short. It's one corner after another. And over it comes. Is he going to score? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger.
Well, the visitors very much dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. High-tempo football. Will it go in? Keeper had it covered. Who wants to make a challenge? That's a good pass. Oh, the threat level is still high. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Yahya Atiatala. Aguerd. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
That's a good pass. and got rid of it. Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. Ziyech. Youssef En-Nesyri. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Well, possibilities inside the box. Oh, moving it nicely. Wasn't going to let that one get through. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Taken short. And played in. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Mikola Shaparenko. It's with Mikolenko. Vladislav Vanat. Timed it well. Throw in here. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Showing good situational awareness. Artem Dovbyk. Sofyan Amrabat. Mazraoui here. Showing a great defensive instinct. Viktor Tsigankov. Konoplia. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Atiatala. Sofyan Amrabat. Well, that one has promise. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
Can they forge ahead? And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Nusayr Mazraoui. Now with Hakimi. Yahya Atiatala. 20 minutes remaining. Atiatala. Brahim. Now opening things up. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Mikola Shaparenko. Konoplia. Nicely constructed. Vitaly Mikolenko. And a tidy tackle. Roman Saiz. 10 minutes to go then. Nayev Aguerd. And managing the game here. Pass chiselled nicely. And offside it had to be, crystal clear. And they're making a change. Vitaly Mikolenko. in search of an equaliser. Yarmolenko. Tsigankov. It's with Yarmolenko. And the defensive intervention there. En-Nesyri. And it's with Amrabat. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Yahya Jabran. And so the final whistle is sounded. At the end of the game, the team's not to be divided. From the point of view of the hosts, how did they feel? Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Ukraine versus Germany.
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
And there we have it, the first half is underway. And the starting 11 for Ukraine.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Valdemar Anton plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Zabarny. On the ball, Taras Stepanenko. Committed challenge. Stepanenko. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, they're not out of trouble. Felix Mecha. Pascal Gross. Florian Wirtz. And Kimmich. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
Wirtz. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And teammates around him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Karim Adeyemi. Now with Wirtz. Nice looking move this. Attractive build-up.
They certainly know how to kick the ball, don't they?
Oh, this looks useful. Florian Wirtz. Pass and move, their opponents really struggling to get a look in. In by Kimmich. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Well shown inside, and not precise enough with the shot. Pascal Gross. Adeyemi. On to Gross. Felix Mecha. Here's Gross. Florian Wirtz. Gnabry. Well, relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Mykola Shaparenko. Alexander Zinchenko. On the ball, Taras Stepanenko. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Zabarny. Konoplia. Artem Dovbyk. Oh, tremendous vision. Very effective pass. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And space to cross it. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. This looks interesting. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Sudakov. Brought Skillful play. Will it go in? And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. The first half here comes to an end. So underway once more. Germany with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Karim Adeyemi. On to Gross. Wirtz. Joshua Kimmich. And tidily played. Gozens. Pascal Gross. Gnabry with it. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Florian Wirtz. Oh, big moment! Oh, the post denied him. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. And possession secured, keeper's ball. Tah. Gnabry with it. Pass, 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 and justifiably so. And does well to keep it in play. Florian Wirtz. Gnabry with it. Germany pushing forward with options available. But they dealt with the threat posed. Space to exploit. Mecha. Kimmich. Karim Adeyemi. Teammates in the middle. And penalised there. Stepanenko. Matvienko. Ilya Zabarny. Giving the ball away. Wirtz. Artem Dovbyk. Given away again. Mecha. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Denis Undav. This is a joy to watch.
Well, they're certainly hard to dispossess, aren't they?
Leon Goretzka. Germany in a position of menace. But timely defending when it mattered. Florian Wirtz. Oh, he looks threatening. Could play it in. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Ten minutes to go then. Tah. They just can't get on the ball. Florian Wirtz. On to Goretzka. Rüdiger. Wirtz. Gnabry with it. And intercepts again.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Stepanenko. Sudakov. And on the ball, Bujalski. Can he find the right pass? Goretzka. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. And playing advantage. Goretzka. Felix Mecha. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. And this will be yellow.
Yeah, fair enough. A bit reckless, wasn't it?
Valdemar Anton. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Yes, it was a close contest, but one I think they just about deserved to win. They did play the more creative.